Barry, this all sounds good, but can I just go to the internet and read a blog or, they say stuff in the media. I mean, isn't that all the truth if it's on the internet or if it's said in the media?
I have a friend, yeah, right. So I have a friend of mine that was on one of the business news channels. I think it was Fox Business Network or something. And they picked him up every week to do his little 3-minute spot. It was interesting what he told me. He said, Barry, I never forget that when I'm on my way, that I am in the entertainment business.
Even though this is a business show.
It is a business show, and he's
Educational.
supposed to be giving education and advice, solid advice that people can set their course, choose their investments, choose a different heading. And he said, it is entertainment. First and last.
Well, there's advertising, there's sponsorship has to be sold.
And he knows he won't
viewership.
get asked back if he does not entertain. He will not get asked back. So I don't know if I want to bank my future on someone's entertainment jollies, if you will.
We just have a few minutes left.
Sure.
But I want to get this in because I think it's so important. There is something that I've heard is the biggest lie out there, which is this, hey, I'm really good over here. I'm the CEO of a company. I'm very talented. I know how to do this. So therefore, I can do the investment part and the planning myself. Or, I'm great at whatever I've been doing for 25 years, 30 or 40 years. I don't know if I need a professional. What do you have to say to someone thinking about that?
I know you and I are both basketball players, right?
Love it, right.
And one of my favorite
and I'm
all-time.
taller than you, so
are
I
taller
think
than
I'd
me.
win.
You will win. But one of my favorite players, obviously, is Michael Jordan. I grew up with him as a kid, watching and what did Michael Jordan do in the prime of his career? He tried to learn to play baseball and be a pro there. So I'm thinking, if one of the greatest athletes, if not the greatest athlete of all time, can't be a professional in 2 sports, what are we thinking? That right in every other area, being a professional in 2 sports, and it's a lie that a lot of the media touts. It's a lie that a lot of the big companies tout, right? And it doesn't. It actually produces less control, less confidence, and not more.
I always say, God forbid if you get sick, are you gonna go Google how to get better? No, you're gonna go to a trained professional.
Right.
You have a heart ailment, you're going to go to hopefully the best heart doctor you can find, right? You're not going to try and diagnose it yourself.
Yeah.
You're not going to try and fix it yourself,
right?
And it's the same thing for wealth planning, correct?
It is. I mean, if you have a cold, maybe you can diagnose that, take some Benadryl and all that. But I'll go to Walmart for stuff like that, right? But when it comes to my health, my health, my wealth, and my future, it's one thing. I don't want to go to Walmart for that stuff, right? And doing it yourself is that kind of idea. When my father, at 53 years old, needed a heart transplant, we didn't research. We didn't look, what are they going to do in a heart transplant? We said, who does?
You mean you didn't read about it on a blog and try and fix it?
Probably not, no. Who does heart transplants? Who works with people just like me? And I find that's the same thing in your wealth, right? People want to work with people just like them, right? Who is it? Who are the business owners, executives, and professionals? Say, do you work with people just like me? So when you find that that's all you work with are those folks, then they specialize in that. Just like the specialist, I wouldn't want any other specialist doing a heart transplant than the heart transplant specialist. You know what I'm saying?
And that's you for finances. You are the specialist. So.